use your live as a time to really connect with your followers and keep it real. At the end of your stream, you'll be able to see the total number of gifters and gift points in your live summary. But what do you do with all these gifts? How do you exchange them for, real currency? So when a creator receives a gift during a live video, TikTok awards them with diamonds in their profile. You can see your balance in the balance tab. Diamonds can then be exchanged for funds. TikTok is a place where creators can enjoy live streaming without feeling pressure to send or receive virtual gifts. We encourage all creators to stay focused on what truly matters: creating, sharing, and enjoying the creativity of TikTok's community. So use your live as a time to really connect with your followers and keep it real.
This is the TikTok Creator Portal.
At the end of your stream, your fans have to purchase coins.
So I'm just listening to.
Coins can be found in settings. Then click on the balance tab. Then on the option to
Just listening to some
they can also click on the
good
gift
tips.
icon during your live.
So take a listen.
Access stickers. These coins can be exchanged for stickers at
A day with
different
MsDana
values.
J.
These stickers come in a bunch of fun options. Different types of stickers require different amounts of coins. If you're over the age of 18, you're eligible to earn gifts during your live video.
So you have to be over 18. Did you guys catch that? In order to receive gifts while you're live streaming, you have to be over 18. So that's new news to me. I do see children that went viral, but I did not know that in order to receive the gifts while live, at least on TikTok, that you have to be over 18. So again, right now I'm just sharing as I go through the school of hard knocks. I'm learning how to become a better influencer, a better impact, and bring more quality content into the social media matrix world. So how am I doing that? Right now, I'm just going through the academies. So a day with MsDana J. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Before I even go any farther, I would like to thank you for chiming on in. And do me an awesome favor, because I'm only here because I'm dreaming out loud while living the dream. So do me a favor and hit that notification bell. Why? Because it only makes sense. So when I come live, you can know when I'm live, because you never know where I'm going to be coming to you from as I go live. But today I'm coming to you from my couch, my comfortable couch. When I tell you I got a crank, knot, should I say, in my back that is like, oh, a pain in my rear right now. But I'm going to press. I still have work to do. I'm actually creating some more files. So this book right here is, I'm starting the files, so I'm actually writing down what I need to put in each one of my clients' files. So that's what I'm going to be doing after I do my homework. So right now I'm in training to know how to do this live stuff, because I've just been going off the whim. I've just say, hey, push live. And I'm live. I didn't go through all of the rhetorics. I didn't go through learning the procedure and learning the do's and don'ts for the most part. I know you don't supposed to smoke. I know you don't supposed to be driving while you're live. I'm not sure if you knew that, but now you know. These are different things that can violate you. And say, for instance, you got a nice following and they catch you, because it is monitors that will monitor your actual live feeds, and not just your live feeds, but also your posts. So your content, all of that is being monitored when you are in academy school and you are looking to become an influencer on whichever platform. Excuse me, because every platform is a tad bit different. But for the most, all of them do not like the smoking. All of them do not like the bullying. No bullying allowed. So that's where the moderators and everything come in, because when you have a good moderator, is you're live, you don't have to worry about going and get that person off of here and I got to do this, and and I don't come, you don't have to even focus on that, because your team would then go in and they will see the trolls and they will instantly block them. And for those that they don't see, they would, go back and block them as well. So your main focus as the broadcaster is to stay on task, stay focused. Do not pay attention to the rude comments in the comment section. What I'm aiming for is to have my moderator be sitting right next to me, so they can also read off the positive feed as well, because I don't want to just overlook the good, because the bad exists. because anywhere in the world you're going to have good and bad, you're going to have light and you're going to have darkness, so you have to understand that, you have to learn how to navigate through it. So again, happy Tuesday. Today I'm thinking I'm going to do a random talk Tuesday. Okay, so our random talk today is going to be I'm going to talk about a few different things, but I'm going to keep it um matter of fact, I'm not going to share with you what it's going to be because I got a couple ideas, but I want to run it past someone because I may have a guest with me. Wink, 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 wink. So let's see how that turns out. So today is Random Talk Tuesday. Oh, and randomly speaking, this tea is everything. This is Beach Beanie. And when I say it tastes like you should be sitting on the beach. Oh, I don't know if I should. I'm about to close my eyes. And go there. Ugh. Maybe that's why I came with my shot today. I didn't even know. But this is how I'll be sitting up on the beach for real. Sit up in my nice chair. And because I'm very blessed up top, right? I can't help it. Blaming on my mama. I ain't got no complaints, don't get me wrong. With some people be like, why you got your girls always out? Because they out, okay? You don't have to put yours out. You can cover yours up as much as you want. Let me be great over here. And if it offends you that my boobies stand tall and they're there, just don't look at my video. Just don't. Um, I don't like clothes all the time. So I'm just like, at least I have on a shirt, you know? Because normally I wouldn't even have that on. I put that on because I'm going live. And I know once I get into a relationship, a committed relationship, he may not like the booby cleavage action. But at this point, I have boobs. I've been had boobs since I was like 16 years old, and I always covered them. I even was looking back um, at the prom over 21 years ago. I got to share this with y'all, but I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I look like a little black tar baby, a cute black tar baby. But yes, memories. I ran into my old prom date like over 20 years ago. I ran into him the other day at an event. His name was Mario, and he shared our prom video. Oh my gosh! And yes, it's on YouTube, but I'm gonna have y'all find it on y'all own, cause I ain't about to tell you where it's at. But it was very uplifting, going back in time, traveling back in time like over 20 years ago and seeing the individual, like, oh my gosh, really dope, right? So that was an experience. um, but in doing so, I noticed that I had my shawl on, and I kept covering myself just like I am now. I kept covering myself, right? And as I was just reflecting back on that day, I remember, the prom and everything. It's still high school girls and everything. So some girls was developed, some girls was not. I was a developed, you know, well, I didn't get developed really until I was like I said, about 16. 15 is when I started growing. But 16, they were here like these. They were there, like, so I got a lot of unwanted attention because of it. I was a basketball player. Um, I was on a swim team. I was in a band. Um, I even did, what was that? That was pom pom girls. I wasn't a cheerleader. I was a pom pom girl, and I had fun with that. I got kicked out of being a pom pom girl because of a fight that we had on the court and in the locker room. So yeah, I wasn't built to be a pop. I love looking like a girl, but I didn't act like I was very tomboyish. If that's the better choice of words, I guess I'll use. I was like a tomboy. I didn't really. I'd rather beat you up versus sitting up here and scratching you up. Like, like, you gonna talk it, just make sure you back it up. So, and it was the environment that I was raised in as well. It was a shoot, do or die type of area. But at the same time, I've seen so much worse as I got older. It was just like, geez, now we used to fight, but at least we fought. You know, we didn't try to kill each other. Like, it was crazy. And again, I'm still learning this matrix. So certain words, keywords that you cannot say. So I'm going to try to monetize my language as well, because I will like to deliver some messages to you. Yes. So right now, I'm just going through my school of learning this live stuff. So we're looking at a creator portal on TikTok, and she's sharing with us how to go live and receive gifts. So we listened to some of it, and I'm gonna allow her to finish.
You usually would, and you'll be able to see gifts pop up. As you see gifts appear, we recommend that you give a shout out to your followers to say thank you. First, your fans have to purchase coins in-app. Coins can be found in settings. Then click on the balance tab, then on the option to recharge. They can also click on the gift icon during your live to access stickers. These coins can be exchanged for stickers of different value. These stickers come in a bunch of fun options. Different types of stickers require different amounts of coins. If you're over the age of 18, you're eligible to earn gifts during your live video. So go live as you usually would, and you'll be able to see gifts pop up. As you see gifts appear, we recommend that you give a shout out to your followers to say thank you. First, to go live, tap on the create icon. It's that little plus button on the bottom of your phone, and that's going to give you access to your live screen. Swipe to live in the navigation, and there you're going to be able to select an image and write a title for your live streaming. Personally, I love to add my virya on the title because that's the most popular that my fans love. Once you are ready, press go live to start your stream. Once you're live, you can tap on the three dots to change a variety of settings. I personally like to flip my camera to show my viewers what I'm cooking and also to show who is helping me out. You could also have control on your streaming by filtering out comments and by adding some moderators. And that's it, guys. It's honestly pretty easy. To go live, tap on the create icon. It's that little plus button on. Now that you know how to go live, let's talk about best practices. Pretty much what type of content you're going to be sharing when you're going live. Going live is a perfect.
I like to pause there. That's very important when you're going live. Know the content that you want to have. So what I do is I actually bullet. Do I have any? Well, I don't have. I might not have any examples in front of me. I may have something in here. I will put down, again, some key topics. Create a point of sale. Let me see that. Here's one. Oh, good one. Toxic love. Excuse me. So I did networking after dark, right? And one of our topics was toxic love. So what I did was I written down a few things that I wanted to make sure that I touched on while I was live. Because sometimes you know how when you actually is before the camera, you get nervous. I get butterflies still. I'm not going to speak about nobody else. I'm going to speak about me because this is a day with MsDana J, right? I get so freaking nervous. Sometimes my stomach knots up like I'm about to my pants, y'all. I'm not kidding, y'all. Anybody that's recording me, they always see. As soon as I get off, I be like, oh, that hurt my back. Oh, that hurt. I think I'm stuck. But yes, I am always that's very, very anxious, excited, nervous, all in one. It's just like a real bubble of just emotions, right? And then the cameras come on and it's, hey, welcome to Networking After Dark. I appreciate you guys for tuning on in with your amazing host, the Network Junkie. I call myself the Network Junkie because I truly get high off of this connection. Get active in the comments and tell me where you're coming in from. I am here. We're about to get started. But before we go any further, I'm going to give some shout outs to these amazing sponsors because I would not be here without them. So it just automatically comes on, right? So the best thing is to know how to get that niche under 30 seconds. You want to know why your audience is here. And obviously I said today is Networking After Dark. So we're going to talk about toxic love. So I had the topic is toxic love. So some things that I had highlighted on my notebook, I have a couple things highlighted, right? And one of them is mentally, like mental love, toxic love. Like, how do you get through the mental state? And when I say mental, I was listening to some YouTube experts, share their views about working with individuals that suffered, or survivors, should I say, from toxic situations. So when they were talking about the mental, a lot of the times when you're mentally abused as a child or in a relationship of some sort, you take the mental abuse from everyone because it seems normal to you. And sometimes you become what you don't like. So you become that toxic individual in that relationship. Mentally, you don't understand, because mentally, you like, I would never do that to anybody because I was a victim, or I am a survivor of it. So I would never treat anyone like that. Not understanding that mentally, subconsciously, you end up adopting, what they call it, the Stockholm syndrome. You just adopted the mental turmoil of toxicity. So that was one of the things that I put down, was mental. Shaping and shifting. So shaping and shifting, I don't know what I was talking about there. Oh, that's what it was. You have to sometimes create a situation or a space to shape and shift certain people around in a work situation. Say, for instance, this young lady just don't like this other young lady. Maybe one day she took her parking spot. We just didn't know. That's the root of why she don't like her. So let's just give a scenario. Okay, a young lady, she comes to work. This girl was cool. She never had a problem with her, for real. They always spoke, and this is just a scenario. They always spoke to one another, and it was like, hey, hey, hey. And then one day, they both get to work at the same time. They both was obviously, pressed for time because they need to go clock in, right? So they find a spot. It's no designated spots. One girl just got there a little quicker. They both seen a spot from across the lot, but they both end up, going for a spot, and one young lady got there before she did. Do you know the toxicity that can come from that? Say, for instance, and I'm just, again, giving examples, just random scenarios. So from that point, the young lady that did not get there first has this animosity towards the one that made it there first. The one that made it there first might have got there a whole 30 seconds before the girl even rolled around. So she didn't even know. She might have been like, dang, I hope she don't catch an attitude, but shoot, we both at the same place, and I got to get in here too. Not that I don't care. That she had to find another spot. But we both at work. We both went up at the same time. I'm just not going to give her the spot because it's just it's not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to get to work. You feel me? So this young lady kind of felt like, I hope she don't have a problem. I hope I don't have a run in my dress. I hope that is not a run in my dress, because I'm about to be so pissed if that's a run in my dress. Oh, my bag. I just went there. Okay, back on topic. Where'd I leave off? So, again, I think that's the run. I gotta go look at this now, y'all. My bad. Oh, thank God. I'm back. That wasn't a run. Yay, that's awesome. Okay. So, anywho, it gets into work and everything, right? So they're there, and the young lady speaks. Hey, let's just call her Jane. Hey, Jane, how you doing? Jane just cuts her eyes and was just like, and then she's like, oh, so she might do have an attitude because she ain't get the spot. So I'm gonna let her chill and have that attitude for the day. She'll be all right. It happened to me before at Walmart type thing. It happened to me before at Sears. It happened to me before at the mall, you know. But you get over it. You live to fight another day, to drive another day, right? So she like, okay, well, Jane would get over it. She's upset because I got the spot. But at least you didn't, she wasn't late. Jane wasn't late or anything. It was just she simply missed the spot. So the next day come about. She say, hey, Jane. Jane's still cutting her eyes. So let's just say this happens for about a whole couple weeks, right? And then they don't even eat lunch together. She don't even speak or anything. So let's just say Kim comes up and she say, Jane, is everything okay? I've been speaking to you, but you've been kind of giving me the side eye. And Jane like, no, everything's okay. I'm not sure. What are you talking about? You know? And Kim like, okay, I was just checking to see, making sure that I didn't do anything or maybe I missed something because, you know, we were more engaging. And I'm just wondering what happened. And Jane is still like, but Kim feels Jane being on some toxic shit, you know? So she like, all right, I ain't even gonna bring up the parking spot because I know that obviously that's the problem, right? So anywho, let's just say now it's a meeting and now Jane and Kim have to work together on a project. Let's just say it's a project, not a meeting. It's a project and they have to work together. And Jane is just being so toxic that they make them not be able to do the best at this project. But they're like two of the highest individuals in the company. And I'm just, again, scenario speaking. And I'm hoping that you're following along with me. And this is shaping and shifting, you know, toxicity in the workplace. So Jane just has this chip on her shoulder, and it's affecting her work. She don't know how to not even just be upset anymore because she's been upset for a few weeks now, right? And then now Camden came to her and asked her what was wrong, and she did not. That was her opportunity to say something, but because she didn't say anything, now Jane over there feeling some type of way because she can't get her work done because she still have this animosity because of this parking spot weeks ago. So she's bringing all this toxicity to this project, to her workspace, off of off of bullshit at the end of the day. So the project has to get redone. And I'm just going along because I like storytelling, okay? So the project continues, and we're talking about toxic relationships, toxic situations in the workplace, and shaping and shifting that energy. So again, Kim realized what it is, but Kim now she can't do anything because they got to redo this project now, and they still have to man the project. They are the ones that's coordinating it, right? So Kim comes up out of herself and asks again, Jane, it's just not the same. I don't know if it's when I seen you when we was coming to work a few weeks ago and we both kind of arrived at the same time and you noticed that we both were looking for a parking spot and I found one and I got it, but I think I seen you ride past. I think maybe you might have seen it at the same time, but I got there first. I noticed that day that when you came in, you cut your eye at me, right? And Jane is like, well, honestly, I was pissed because you said that I had that spot and you said that I was there first and blah, 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 and Kim is like, girl, like, now what you gonna do is tone it down, son. Look, it was a spot. Was you late for work? Well, no, I wasn't. So what is the problem? Don't we both work at the same place? Don't we both supposed to be at the same place at the same time? Don't we both got to clock in? So I supposed to have just gave you a space because I seen you across the lot looking for a space as well? No, Jane, that's just not how it works here. It's whoever's get there first. And unfortunately, you was not the one that got there first. But moving forward, let's not allow that to ruin a friendship, a relationship, at least a workship, okay? We got work to do. And your anger or your disappointment or your being pissed at me because of this spot is too toxic. And you see, we have already wasted all of this time attempting to move past this without addressing it. And now we have to redo this project. So how are we going to redo it? Do you want to let this go so we can at least get past it? Or are you going to still hold on to it? Because if you're going to still hold on to it, it's time to go to the boss, people, because I can't work with you like this. because now it's affecting me because you're messing with my time now. After this project, you could choose to do whatever you want to do, but I like you. I thought you was a cool individual. I never thought that you would truly get upset, that upset where you don't want to even talk to me for a few weeks off of a parking spot in a open parking lot for employees. No, it's no names on our parking spaces. You know, now if you was the boss or you had your designated area and I pulled in it, I would totally understand. But that's not the case, Jane. So again, shifting. What Kim did was she knew that it was a toxic situation, right? Excuse me. But before taking it to a higher command, a higher authority, she took it back to Jane again. And she tried to see if they can dispute it, if they can agree to disagree, if they can move past it, if they can address the issue and come up with a solution. That's what Kim did. Now let's see. What is Jane gonna do? What would y'all want Jane to do? Y'all tell me. I don't see no comments. Y'all tell me how y'all want Jane to react to that. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave that story just right there. So anybody that's replaying it back, we will continue that story when you get there. Okay. But yeah, so toxicity. Again, making notes and bullets is the best way that you can actually get through with a broadcast, a live feed, and even storytelling opportunity. So again, a few of the notes that I wrote down for my networking after dark was mental, being able to shape, through mental. Also shaping and shifting the energy. Also, some people you just have to create a habit. You have to create boundaries in situations. When you know a person is toxic and they don't know how to talk to you or they don't know how to address a situation without being disrespectful. A lot of times people don't understand the way that they deliver a message. I used to be very, very anal at a lot of stuff, but I was not given what I was asking to be received in all areas. So I would expect so much more from others, but sometimes I fell short. I didn't make excuses for me falling short. I just never addressed it, my falling shorts. And this was more at a younger age, though. So as I got older and I come back around, family and friends and individuals that I grew up with, they seen a difference. And it was just like, well, dang, Dana, you changed. Like, what's wrong with you? You act like you so much better than individuals. You act like you don't do no wrong. You act like, you got all the answers or your shit don't stink pretty much. Hey, I'm going to tell it like it is, right? This is like I got called a punk. I got called, and the reason why I got a punk, you acting like a punk right now. Like, dang, you don't want to fight. This person said this or this person did that. You ain't ready to fight. You acting like a punk right now. But I matured. I matured. I understood that toxicity, meeting it with more toxicity is not going to solve anything. If anything, it's going to catch a case. That's what I learned. Because when I moved away to Florida, no, Kentucky is what really, oh my God. Kentucky, baby. Cucumbers, very good. Kentucky, when I say it's a crab burrow mentality, that's the first time in so long I've seen a person spit on another grown person. And that was like the thing to do in Kentucky, to spit on a person. That's the most disrespectful thing that you could ever do to a person, is to spit on them. That's degrading. That's beneath. You're saying that you're beneath me. That was one of the biggest things that they did down there in Kentucky. And I've witnessed a lot of fights. I witnessed a lot of bull crap that was going on with family and friends and just enemies as well. They literally just down there spitting and did. Now spit on you to try to get you to hit them. Set up. Set up. Spit on you so you can hit them. the first thing they'll do is be the first person in line at the police station to make a report so you can get locked up. Stop me when I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying. Somebody in Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky to be exact, come on in here and tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Y'all don't race down to the police station after provoking the fight. Toxic, right? Them are habits, learned behaviors. Because sometimes when you're brought up in a toxic environment, you pick up on it subconsciously and you just don't even know. You ever been in a household that everybody yells? And sometimes they yell. I've still done that sometimes. Notice. They be like, why you gotta yell? Oh, my son, he gets on my nerve. His voice so loud. And he don't even understand that he's not a little boy anymore. He's a grown man, so his voice travels. So when he talks, you tremble sometimes when he raises his voice. But hey, can you grab this for me? Hey, you go out to the store, grab this. Hey, come here, come get this. Hey. So all that yelling and it's just, but again, it's learned behavior. It's learned behavior because I was brought up in a house that did yelling. And I think it was probably us though. My mom didn't really too much yell. My mom didn't do too much yelling. She did yell. When she yelled, it was funny. Hope she's not watching. But when she yelled, it used to be funny because it's like when she yelled, it was just like not her. So it's out of her character to say certain things. So sometimes she would like curse, but her curse words was so cute. And it just be like, what? Did you just curse, mom? Like, don't do that. It don't sound right coming off your lips, right? So, it wasn't that much yelling in our home. We had some toxic situations in our home that kind of carried over into our personal lives as well. And we'll talk about that later on. But toxicity, toxic love is what the title of this was. And it was an awesome podcast. Definitely go check it out. That's the Network Junkie, Da.Network Junkie, Junkie, on Simply Podcastic YouTube channel. You can actually catch it, or you can go to Simply Podcastic on Facebook, and it's actually replays on the Network Junkie page as well on Facebook. I'm not able to take them over to Instagram, but I do have some live feeds that sometimes I would do a live from my personal platforms and also my business platform as I'm live I'm being engineered. Excuse me, with Groove Radio Detroit and also Simply Podcasting. So I will be going live from multiple places at one time, and that's some of the reason why I'm doing my homework now, because I have started a new blog, which is A Day with MsDana J, and I'm just going to be blogging and just giving little jewels and sharing different experiences of how I navigate through the media. The only reason why I'm in the media is because of the youth. I'm going to continue to keep saying that because that's what it is. I don't really care to be before you like as much as I am, but I do it because I have a purpose. I have a nonprofit that I coordinate with a few others that's a part of the committee, and our aim is to take youth hobbies, the things that they do for fun, and turn them into coins. So our hashtag is, our tagline is turning hobbies into entrepreneurship, or turning hobbies into coins. How do we do that? What we do is we get some individuals that's like-minded. That's why you'll always hear me saying I like to keep people updated to the latest what's happening. And by doing so, I build rapport and relationship with other business owners that's interested in taking their knowledge and sharing it with youth. So as I build business relationships, sister relationships and everything to be able to uplift my brand and other brands that I work with, I also ask and seek after those that's willing to take their knowledge to empower and uplift the youth. And in doing so, what we do is we set individuals up with mentees. So we there become like a big brother, big sister type of thing. So we're still working on the ins and outs of that. It's been in the making for a few years now, for about 5 years. So we actually incorporated a few things. We took away a few things. We had a couple individuals in the committee fall off due to the pandemic. Actually turned a lot of stuff around, guys, and in doing so, um, some of our layouts had to be refined. So that's what's been taking place as well. And that's Third Design Nonprofit, which you can also follow on Instagram and on Facebook. Um, yeah, so again, putting down notes, making sure that you bullet what you would like to talk about. Because again, you see that I have more than one on here, right? So when you're actually live, you don't want to drag out each one of them like I just did. I drug it out because I'm just trying to explain. I gave some scenarios and things like that. But you want to kind of keep it, when you actually have bullets, just time them. So you know how long your commercials is. You know how long the set is. So if you got 30 minutes, you're not going to take 10 minutes on each one of the bullets. You can't take 10 minutes on all of the bullets because you only have 30 minutes. So you have to narrow it down to 2 to 3 minutes. If you're going to have a commercial showing, you have to narrow it down even more than that. If you have guests coming on, you may not even be able to really talk on none of them. So you have to pay attention to all of that before actually going live. That's the best way that you can make sure that you can ensure a successful live feed. So yes, that was one thing I just wanted to share. Let me get back on here and I'm gonna let them finish. Oh,
whatever you do, do not look to the right or the left with this filter, okay? Do blink though, because it changes the color of your ears. But if you look to the right or to the left, it will decap. Whatever you do,
they say you will see your mom if you try this filter. They say you will see your mom.
I'm looking at TikToks right now. So let me get off of that. Okay, so what I did was I asked a couple individuals to go look at my videos when I was just live on TikTok, and I noticed I got 2 views, 2 extra views. So on one post, on this post I didn't get any. On this one, no. Okay, this one I got 3, and I didn't go that far down to check them. So yeah, a few people actually did, follow the call of action. That was neat. And another thing is small steps. Don't expect everybody to fall in line, okay? Not everybody's going to follow the call of action. That's why you need to make sure that you reach out to as many as you can to do so. Question and answers is always another good way while you're live to have people just answer some simple question and answers. That's always a go. Yeah, that's always a good go. I'm going to go use the restroom, though. And I don't want to let you go right now because I'm working on something. I am working on something. Hey, y'all. I don't be knowing how my face be sometimes. Okay, so let me go use the restroom. And while I go use the restroom, I'm going to put this motivational video on for you guys so it won't be totally quiet. And I like to put these on sometimes just for the motivation. Don't waste your time. And I'm not going to waste yours either, so listen up.
Being honest with the pain that we feel is usually the prime mover for people to do the work that is necessary.
Average person, you and I have about 75,000 thoughts a day rattling around in this thing we call our brains and our minds. 75,000 of them. The crazy thing is 91% of those thoughts are identical to the previous day and are identical to the day before that and the day before that and the day before that.
You're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating.
And so most people never take the time to analyze what they think about. The most successful people I know are the most self-aware, meaning they're aware of what they do and they're also aware of what they think. They're aware of how they're perceived.
But people like to give themselves this excuse. I do not have the energy to do this. Whatever. If you decide that, that's true. But if you watch a motivational video, there's 100 of them on YouTube, thousands even. Go watch one, you'll get fired up. You're like, okay, I'm gonna jump some rope. You jump some rope, you do something. Just do some push-ups, do something, do some body weight squats. You'll feel better. Some of them maybe, but I think some of them just don't have discipline. There's an issue with that as well. There's also an issue with momentum. You're not used to doing it. It's not part of your life. It's not something that you're accustomed to pushing yourself. There's been many days where I didn't want to work out. I just didn't feel like I had the energy, and I just forced myself. And I think there's very few people out there that know how to force themselves.
And we wonder why our life seems to repeat itself over and over again. So really the difference in our life, if we have 75,000 thoughts a day, here's the crazy thing. 91% of them are exactly the same. The separation in our life is in those 9% of their thoughts. Because remember this, these magnets are pretty powerful. That's why I'm always saying that your obsessions become your possessions, because they do. You draw into your life exactly what it is you think about. It's a physical reality that you attract to yourself what you think about. So the difference in our life is 9% of our thoughts. That's why people say all the time, the difference between winning and losing is so small, it's almost too scary to talk about. And really, we've identified what it is. It's 9% of what we think about alters the direction of our life. So what I'm here to tell you today is you've got to hone in and get aware of what you think about and then alter those 9% of the thoughts that are variable on a daily basis to serve you.
And you know, people are very, 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 very tough. And it turns out that if you face things that you can put up with a lot more than you think you can put up with, and you can do it without becoming corrupted. You have to be alert when you're suffering. You have to be alert to the beauty in life, the unexpected beauty in life. And, you know, you have to look for those that little bit of sparkling crystal in the darkness when things are bad. You have to look and see where things are still beautiful and where there's still something that's sustaining. You know, you narrow your time frame and you be grateful for what you have, and that can get you through some very dark times.
Our belief system is based upon our evaluation of something. Frequently, if we reevaluate a situation, our belief about it will change. I began reevaluating who I was. I started to study. I never stopped studying. And I found as I reevaluated, I had a much higher opinion of myself. I found out things about me that I would have never believed if you had told me. The power that's locked up within us, the marvelous system we've got. Do you know the blood circulates through your veins every 33 seconds, through hundreds of miles of passageway, bang, just like that, clears all the food in and all the garbage out. Stop and think of the central nervous system. It's the most complex electrical system in the world. And you've got it. Think of your brain, an electronic switching station like that. You can change the vibration of yourself and everything around you. We have awesome powers, and it's all based on what you believe about you.
If you want to change yourself, if you want to acquire something, if there's some goal that you want to reach, changing your behaviors, overcoming negative habits, it's challenging. It's hard. Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents.
The only thing that's going to make you happy, my friend, in this year or any other, is to step up. It's to raise the standard. It's to discover what you're capable of and feel that incredible power pushing through whatever's holding you back and get to the other side of more of your true self. That's what this game's all about.
Come on.
When you step into your fears and continue to push yourself to go on, something happens for you.
Come on. Come on.
If you look at somebody who's really successful, you think, wow, I mean, they're so amazing, they're such a genius. You gotta dig underneath, you gotta remember something. People are rewarded in public for what they practice for years in private.
I'm back.
If you don't develop the courage to do that which has been given you to do, and you spend a lot of time going around trying to convince other people, trying to get their approval, what will happen is that you will lose your nerve. And other people will convince you that what you're doing doesn't have any value.
Okay.
You'll give up on your dream.
Have you ever had that happen?
How much time do you have left? How much time do you have left?
Jeremiah said, your word, O Lord, is like fire shut up in my bones. I believe there are some dreams shut up in you. Like fire, you're going to feel your destiny calling out. It may not have happened the first time. The loan didn't go through. You didn't get chosen for the part. The medical report wasn't good. That's okay. This is a new day. What God started, he's going to finish. You may have missed some opportunities, but God knows how to make up for lost time.
Ain't that the truth? How many opportunities did you miss out on? How many opportunities did you miss out on? And that God had to go back and let you know, right, just wasn't your time. But I'm going to give you another opportunity. I told you about that yellow thing. Girl, why you leave my door open? Oh, I couldn't get that out. I was just talking about the yellow thing, and I told you that was in my family. But what we will not do is allow this heat to go out. Heck wrong with that, girl. Ooh. Welcome back. Again, it's just me dreaming out loud while living a dream. A day with MsDana Day. Things that I go through on a day-to-day basis. The thoughts that go through my head. The projects that I have. Oh, shoot. Okay, I need to take this call. And peace and light. How are you? I'm pretty good over here working. What's going on? Okay. Okay, let me get that. You have the name of the building or the address? Okay, awesome. Yeah, this weekend, it was more impactful than I thought. I had a few events going on. I didn't get a chance to run into Miss Sandy. We was like hitting and missing each other. She had a couple things going on as well. So my goal yesterday was networking Monday, so I didn't really do too much with my networking and my podcast and everything. But yeah, I was kind of waiting around to see what that was going to look like when we get some designated areas. So you get that over there to me. How's that weather out there? I haven't even been outside yet. Okay. Did they give us a time frame on how late we can be at these locations or what? Okay. Okay, that's way better. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll try to meet up with you guys while you're over there so I can find the location and then, see how you doing it and go from there. And then hopefully we can possibly, and even if I can help go look for a couple places, that might work too. So we'll see how that. Mm? Okay. Okay, awesome. I have a client tomorrow from 2 to 4. And so that's cool timing. So I'll just come once you send that location. After I drop my client off, I can just head that way. All right. And then I'm gonna still try to run into Sandy today because I was not able to catch her this weekend. Like I said, it was a couple events going on both ends. So I'm gonna try to reach out so I can at least give her the paperwork. It's in my car because I still have her forms. Okay. Now that I haven't done yet. Okay. I'm on it. Homework assignment for today. All right. Peace and light. Don't forget if you in the area and you got some flowers on you, you can swing by. Oh. A couple joints would do. I've been honestly doing the shake thing. It's been kind of helping me. I don't want to get load out of my mind. I utilize it now for my anxiety. Instead of taking the medication, it works with me better. I don't want to, I've learned to not, yeah, I got too much work to do to be too zooted. But, yeah, time to time, nice little J, keep me together. Okay, that works. All right, talk to you later. Peace and light. Okay, yes, yes, yes. If you are in the 13th district, definitely holler at me. I would like to get you signed up for some petitions, and I'll talk more about that later. Don't want to take this live there, but again, the day with MsDana J, I get all calls, all different types of calls throughout the day. The network is very strong. I'm very honored to be a part of assembling and connecting and building with individuals within the network. Yes. Oh, so what y'all got going on? I don't see nobody in the comments. I know this is new to y'all, but it's true to me, baby. I think I've been broadcasting for who? Actually, like structured broadcasting, only maybe about a year, a little over a year, should I say? But actually going live, ooh, been about. I think I really didn't start doing live feeds until I came back to Michigan. Cause back in when I was in Florida, I didn't do too many lives. I posted a lot of pictures, but Facebook I think came around what 2005, 2000 no 2000. When did Facebook come out? Let's look that up. That's a good. When did Facebook begin? I think it's like 2000. Before I go, I want to just see if I get this. I know it's not 2000 and maybe like 12ish, 2012. No, 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 no. That's too late. Maybe really about 2005. It might have been 2005. So let me see. When did Facebook start?
2004. According to
2004.
Encyclopedia Britannica, American online social network service that is part of the company Meta Platforms. Facebook was founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Saverin, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes, all of whom were students at Harvard University. Facebook became the largest social network in the world, with nearly 3.
Who's ready to make a new book, the Black Book? I'm with that. Because they be so stopping us from saying what we want to freaking say. I'm just saying. Now what I'm doing is trying to see if I can find myself a day with MsDana J. And I pops up. And I pops up. Y'all see that? So these are the other things that you want to do to check and see if your content is actually up. Now, I've been able to. And I see that I'm live, and I'm going to try to attempt to come in. And yes, I am live with Kaka Sneaky on my side. I'm Ooh, my back hurts, y'all. So no, I am not getting up. I am not getting up at all. So what I'm doing now is going through my actual lives. So I'm just checking it out, and I'm gonna move this camera so I can get a little more comfortable as I'm sitting here, because I'm about to lay down for a minute. Why? Because my back hurt. But I'm about to. Whew. Ooh. Jeez. I think I need to go see my therapist. It's been hurting for a few days, but that's what it is. I sure did. I went and I did an event, and I unpacked everything. Well, I packed up everything by myself. So as I was lifting the bags, as I was bending over, putting the belongings back in the bag, yeah, that gave me a little workout. Okay, so it makes a little more sense now. Whew. Whew. All right, so I'm about to make a couple calls. Oh, jeez, Louise. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies? Okay, so I see where it says live chat. We can save. So let's see. Do it. Let me know. Okay, no, I don't see it. Okay. So I'm gonna come out of this. I'm just trying to see something. Oh, let me get these pens before. Sometimes it's the small things you don't even realize how you utilize so much of your body. Sometimes you don't even realize it. Oh, got my guts all out. You heard me say plural guts because I got that bottom good, then that top good. Okay, so I do notice that it's a lag. I've also been told to come on here and do 40,000 hours in a week, I think. No, what is it? 40,000 hours in a month? Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to get that for you because we're learning how to go live today. That's what I'm going to utilize this next hour for, is to learn how to go live because we want to gain momentum. We want to gain followers. And then I'll also do one for YouTube because, again, what we're doing right now is just learning how to navigate through the matrix of media. So I'm going to be, this whole week, I'm going to be playing with different media networks, and we're going to test them out. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all come back. um, what to expect a day with MsDana J. What do you expect to see? What type of content would I be having uh, within this channel during this broadcast? You're going to be seeing some unique methods that I use to uplift my brands, my platforms, and also how I heal and take care of my body as well. So, as a businesswoman located in the city of Detroit that has a family of six, you might as well say, I have 4 children and 2 grandkids. That's the immediate. And then I'm planning to date, so definitely stay tuned. Um, well, I have been dating, excuse me, but I'm planning on narrowing it down really soon. So I will be narrowing down my love connection. And I'm so undecided because there's so many great individuals. And I think that's another part of why I'm going into hermit mode right now, because that's another journey in my life. So what to expect is I'm dreaming out loud while living the dream. Simple. I'm dreaming out loud as a business owner, as a mom, as an activist in the community that I stay in, that I live in right now, which is in Detroit, Michigan. And then I advocate for children. I love children. I love children probably more than almost life itself. Only because there's so much life in them. It's so much innocence. And with that, and having someone to help navigate you through life, if you choose to go to school, if you choose to become independent and an entrepreneur, if you choose to go get that dream job of yours, if you choose to, go whichever direction with a positive reward that could be offered. Nothing illegal. I do not encourage anything illegal ever. I won't say ever, so let me just watch my words. Because some things that's illegal, honestly, should not even be considered as illegal. So, for the most part, I do not, well, not for the most part, I do not promote any bullying, any racial conflicts or um, situations. I just don't encourage um, hate crimes, um, things in that nature. But some things that is considered to be illegal is still at the table to be written as not being illegal anymore, because even those that written the freaking laws, they ain't even here anymore, and we haven't been following it. We have not been following them guidelines. So things are still getting rewritten as I speak. So again, I'm not here for the political side of things. I do have my own mindset and my own voice when it comes to politics. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to just talk about the uplifting, the encouraging, the empowering of the entrepreneurs. Turning your craft from a hobby into a career. That's what I'm here for. And learning how to navigate and to create that. And understanding that branding plays a really big role in the success of your business. So that's why I'm here again. just putting posts up in here, creating. Another thing you want to do is just make sure that you test your live feeds. And when I say that, go see what your top video within your YouTube, within your TikTok, within your Instagram. Like, it has a back office where you can go and check your I can't get that word out right now. Your views, pretty much, to check your views, your status, your demographics, your analytics. Yes, so it's a way that you can go on every platform and you just go through the settings and just please do me a great favor. If you are into becoming a broadcaster, into radio, into being a content creator, an influencer of any sort in this media matrix, you want to make sure that you test your own lives out. So sometimes you can have a friend. I have a couple different emails, so I'm able to, on YouTube, I have a business email, I have a personal email, and then I have my network group. So if you see, when you go in here, you're gonna see my personal. Like, I don't hide behind trolls and make my makeup like this isn't me. This is me, and I'm learning to just be transparent. But having different handles actually help you as well. But you got to tune in next Monday from 9 to 10. I'm going to be right here, and I'm going to be breaking down some more jewels. So make sure you have some friends, tag a couple people to come join you as I share a couple of things with you. And this is going to be just for the network group. So make sure you come in and get this word. Also, another, say that for Monday. I'm going to say that one for Monday. Oh, my bad, y'all. I forgot I was dang on here. Okay, I was just doing a little extra work trying to see my videos and see which ones was hitting. I was checking my stuff fishing too. Okay. Yeah, so
I'm trying to finish up, get the stuff out the basement.
there's a lot more stuff down there. I haven't been down there. Hey guys, give me a minute. I'm about to get ready to chime in. We just had the maintenance man come back. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. got to move that. What you call it out the way. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back. Woo! Okay, so today is a good day. Today is a good day. We have the workers back in town, right? So they're back and getting in the basement together. So that was like the last thing, and maybe like some little cosmetics that needed to be taken care of in my home. Yeah, I'm so excited. This portion is about to be over. So that way I can get in my basement and start setting up down there as well, because my office space have got recluttered again, and I need a building. So y'all just keep me in contact of a building. I definitely need me a building. But until then, I'm live with you guys. A day with MsDana J. I appreciate y'all for timing on in. Dex, stop all that. We ain't doing that bad. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this day. I just wanted to come on and share with you guys different techniques when going live and what to pay attention to, and understanding that if you go to your back office on whichever platform that you're on, most of them have some type of academy, and you might want to find it through your settings or through it's going to be through your settings somewhere. So just go through every last one of them, go through every last one of your tabs, and you should find it. So, and until next time, I appreciate y'all for watching, but let me go ahead and get back to work. It is 1:10, guys. So, ooh, that's almost the angel number. I'm going to end on the angel number, y'all. 111. And if you don't know what angel numbers is, just go look it up. And I'm going to end at 111, which is an angel number. And also, it's a blessed time to receive. So I love you guys. Again, I'm coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Get active in the comments. Let me know where you're coming in from. And also, if you have any suggestions, please share as well. This 1 minute is taking forever. Y'all know it's daylight saving times too, so we got longer days. I'm excited about that. So yes. And make sure you go follow me on all social media networks. That's the Network Junkie, Da.Network Junkie, JUNKIEY, because I solely get high off of this right here. Connecting and making time make sense. And right now, hold on. Can y'all see the time? I don't know if y'all can see it, but it is 11:11. Go look it up. Until next time, peace.